Hey everybody, this is Nikki. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are going to get started on your love reading. What is next in your love life? What's next in your love life? Take what you need, leave the rest. What is next in your love life? I actually see some flowers coming your way. Somebody may be offering you a lot of flowers, or you may just get a bouquet of roses, flowers. What's coming next in your love life? Take what you need, like I said, and leave the rest. Somebody is holding the key to your heart. Oh, I got the Tower. We have the Knight of Pentacles and we have the Tower. Followed by the Magician. Now, we got some past energy here. You got to get up off of worrying about this. This relationship that's over with. I feel like you were with him or her for a while. Or you just maybe lonely. You're just ready for a relationship. You are ready for someone to enter into your life. You want a good man, a good woman in your life, but it takes time. Okay? It takes time. I feel like this could be a dependable person coming into your life. I do feel some past energy. If this person disappointed you, they were a hard worker though, but you're still thinking about some past energy. They were a player. You know, they took care of home, but at the same time, and they did what they wanted to do outside of home. They did what they wanted to do or needed to do for home to take care of you, to be a provider for you and the kids if you had them. But they had choices. They had choices. You need to move on from this feeling of hurt and pain and angst. It may take a minute, yeah, but I feel like they cheated. Though they were a good provider, dependable, they were there when you. My mother always told me when I was younger, ain't no one man gonna have just one woman. She always told me that. I never necessarily believed it because I think that everybody, has their own opinion and there's good and bad in everybody, but I never 100% believe that. But yeah, some people do cheat and some women do take it. Some men do take it because that's the provider. But I feel like this you had a very efficient relationship. It ran like a smooth oil machine. But in the process, you found out that they were cheating, possibly had a whole other family you didn't know about. Somebody possibly had some gut issues, gut pain too, I'm hearing. Maybe you're dealing with some gluten or can't eat gluten, something about your gut. But you had it you had a gut feeling, a gut inkling that this person was cheating. And I feel like people possibly saw this person with other people or whatever, but definitely some energy around them being a player. They could have two. They could have had or currently have two homes. Two families, and you just didn't know about it. And when you found out about it, it was too late. And I feel like that shattered you to pieces. I'm hearing Patsy Cline, I fall to pieces. Okay. But you're sitting and thriving in your pain and you're trying to figure out what did you do wrong? How could you have changed this? How could you have changed the situation? Nothing. A person's going to do what they want to do, whether you allow it or see it and deal with it or not. Okay. So I just feel like you're currently hurting and you're not able to let this go. You feel like you were treated unfairly. This was unfair. It was unfair for sure, but it's not your fault. How come you stayed so long? You possibly stayed a little bit longer than necessary, even after you found out that this person cheated. They were a player because you didn't have anything else, anywhere else to go. But you got to move on from that because that's what's hindering you. That by itself, if nothing else, is what's holding you back. Your fear of failing another relationship. But we're not talking about failing another relationship. We're talking about healing and moving on from that energy that no longer serves you. It's about moving on. It's about you being fair to yourself. And this person possibly apologize from stem to sternum, but taking action and moving on in your life is going to bring you that success and love, but in yourself as well. You what does that say? It's better to have loved and lost than not to have loved at all. I just feel like if you're going to give yourself any kind of thing, give yourself credit for still being able to thrive and wake up the next day in spite of pain, in spite of what it was you felt, but that this person did this, that they hurt you, okay, that you feel like you can't trust anybody else. Yes, you can. They played you. They played with your feelings and emotions. That doesn't mean that the next person will. What's next for you in love? And don't pity yourself. Don't feel bad for yourself, because honestly, it was necessary for this person to be out of your life. You weren't really truly happy with him or her anyway. Maybe you just stayed too long. Maybe you grew too dependent upon this person and you just didn't know what to do. I feel like you knew that this was not going to be the end all relationship, that this was not going to be the person that you would spend the rest of your life. You knew intuitively that he or she wasn't going to be in your life for the long run. It was just something that you knew. You just didn't want to deal with it. And they knew too. That's why they were out there doing their own thing, doing their own thing. This relationship had a lot of challenges here. Like I told you, this relationship was it was run like a well-oiled machine. It was like, you knew each other's schedules, you knew what this person liked or disliked. You just fit together. But it wasn't meant for you all to be together. I just feel like this relationship, um, I just hear was it was like a well-oiled machine. It was like, there was equal give and take, though that person was stepping out. It was just, you are comfortable with this person, but when you found out this person was cheating on you, oh gosh, that hurt. I got separation here. It was never meant to be, because there was always meant to be this specific person in your life, in your love life. You're meant to be elsewhere, in another relationship, in another person's energy field, in another person's heart. You're meant to have someone else's heart, and they're meant to have yours. And somebody here may also be having some energy, or somebody who has had a heart transplant, a liver transplant, or you have possibly put on the back of your ID or something like that, an organ donor, or something about your organs or something. Maybe you need dialysis. What's next in your love life? You've had a lot of challenges, possibly some health issues too going on. And being in a relationship that's not work for you could have harmed you more than helped you at all. Period. What's coming up in your love life? Okay, Virgo. Sorry, collective, not Virgo. You could be a Virgo. What's coming up in your love life? What's next for you in love? I'm hearing Lost in Love by New Edition, I believe. I'll put that in the comments. Lost in Love. Did I say something about some flowers? Somebody may be giving you flowers. It could be just a office. It could be somebody giving you flowers for your birthday, or just boss's day, or hey, I'm just going to give you, or somebody maybe get a bouquet of flowers or something at work, and they pull one out and give it to you. It could be a single flower, a single rose, or whatever, or something appreciating you for being who you are. Oh no, I'm lost in love. Whatever, I'll put it in the comments. That New Edition song. You gotta trust. Now, this is some energy around you, trusting in yourself, trusting in the sanctity of love. I'm also hearing of marriage. I'm hearing love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage. This I tell you, brother, you can't have one without the other. Maybe you love that show, Married with Children, or maybe you will become married with children. Whether you have children now, whether they having children now, being a family created with the sanctity of love, but also that Brady Bunch energy. She had three girls, he had three boys. They combined their relationships. I don't think I ever saw the father or the mother from the Brady Bunch. The it's crazy. Like Carol's husband or ex, or her husband's wife or ex, or whatever. I don't think they ever said anything about those parents anyway. But yeah, this journey though, trust that your heart knows what's best. This is taking a leap of faith. We have here the Fool card, taking a leap of faith in yourself and in love. And you may be a little trepidatious about it. You may be a little nervous about it, and I'm not saying go out there and look for love. Allow for love to come to you. Okay. Allow for love to step into your energy field. Okay. And believe in love. Believe that you are lovable. Believe that you are created to love and to receive love. But you have to trust yourself on this journey. We all go through some things. We all get hurt. We all have been betrayed. But this is you being a little cautious right now. Somebody has stolen the key to your heart, and it's broken, and you don't know how to get that. It's like they broke your heart. They took the key, locked your heart down, scarred it, and left everything and threw the key away. How are you ever going to get that back? They betrayed you. They lied to you. But how are you ever going to find peace with a broken heart? How are you going to find yourself in that brokenness in order to open up to love someone else? You got to take the mask off. You got to take the blinders off and just know this too shall pass. This too shall pass. Don't be so hard on yourself for trusting somebody who did you wrong, who did you dog dirty. That's on them. Karma is a bitch. And don't worry about revenge. So it's a bitch. Don't worry about revenge. I'm hearing in my head. Don't worry about revenge. Yes, it may be a dish served best well served cold, but it's not your karma. It's not your betrayal. It's not you betraying them. Let me get this right in my head. Revenge is a dish best served cold, but it's not your dish to serve. Get that? That's what I heard. Whew. It's not your dish to serve. Let it go. Whatever happens to them is on them and not you. We got the star. Yeah. Trust yourself. This is you owning up to the fact that you are lovable, that love can find you. Just don't go looking for it. What you think you don't have, you think that the key to your heart has been broken and lost forever, never to be found. There's going to be somebody coming into your life who's going to give you back a different key, but it's going to be a key to their heart, and it's going to help you heal. Therefore, uprooting the heart, that the key to your heart that you thought was broken and buried and never able to. They're going to find you. Okay, they're going to find you, and they're going to help you heal. All of these energies around you, these stitches, they're going to help heal the chambers of your heart. Okay, and when they heal the chambers of your heart, the key is just going to appear. It's going to appear. Somebody wants to get their license, concealed and carry license. Maybe you already have a gun or whatever, and something about you feeling the need for protection. Whatever. Maybe you need to get a concealed carry permit. Whatever. And two, well, this is where two becomes one for you. Hey, my name is Future Love, and my name is Past Heartache and Pain. We're going to come together, helping you heal one another, keeping a smile on your face, loving you, showing you who you truly are, helping you take that mask of pain off and opening you up to a whole way of living and loving and being able to receive love, genuine love. All right. Oh, card just flipped. Let your friends help you. I feel like you may meet this person through friends, but mostly, first and foremost, you're going to become friends. This is going to be a person that's my best friend. Though you may have a best friend in your life who you've known since childhood, this man or woman that's coming into your life is going to become your best friend. Soulmate. I feel like they're a touchy-feely person. They may like to, how sometimes if you're in a relationship, somebody, they'll love to hug you, or they'll like to maybe hold your hand, or maybe has a habit of tapping you on your knee, or they like hips. They like a hippie person. So they don't. I'm not saying that they like. Shoot. They may like women or men with a little extra meat on their bones. They're not. It's like they don't. They love with their heart and not with their eyes, if that makes sense. No matter what you look like or you think you can attract this or that, yeah, they're gonna love you just the way you are. And they're gonna be very, very impressed by the way you carry yourself, and especially by the way you look. They may be different though. Keep an open mind. This person may be totally different than what you're used to. That's why it's going to throw you for a loop. Why is this person so attracted to me when I don't even like what I see when I look in the mirror? Uh-uh. Don't go there. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. This person may already be in your friendship circle or coming into your friendship. I think you're going to meet them when you're hanging out. So if you're getting this inkling to go out, go out. If you're used to staying in the house, go out a little bit more with your friends and families, hang out a little bit, go walking in a park or whatever. You're going to meet that person by happenstance. It's going to happen when it's supposed to happen, but you got to put yourself out there to be seen and possibly even heard. Karaoke. Yeah, you may meet this person in the park, maybe taking the kids or your grandkids or somebody on a swing, pushing somebody on a swing, or they'll see you walking the path in the park while they're pushing a child and they see you, excuse me, tell the child, hold on a minute, let me go holler at this beautiful specimen of a man or a woman over here. And that's how you all meet. Keep an open mind. This person may be different. And I also have here healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Possibly people was in a relationship. Your parents were possibly not together or didn't have a healthy relationship, or you grew up in an environment where you did not see what a healthy relationship looked like. Could have grew up with a single parent. Your father could have left the relationship earlier in your life, so you don't know what it feels like to have both parents in your house, but also the absentee parent possibly passed away when you were at an early age, or just was not involved as much as he or she should not have been in your life. So it's hard for you to fathom what a healthy relationship looks like. But I feel like this person coming into your life is so different than what you're used to, and what you're used to. They're different from your usual type and expectation, and you don't see how beautiful you are in this person's eyes. So yeah, they're coming in. Yeah, this is your soulmate, but it's something I think that this person could be a status symbol, or they can look really, really healthy, or really, really, really nice, just beautiful, nice looking male or female. And you think about yourself, I don't look like this, I don't look like that. What would they want with me? Because they like you, they are attracted to you. And they're talking to your friends here. These chicks here or these dudes here, you go off into the bathroom or whatever, take a smoke break or whatever you're doing. Hey, who is that? Who's that girl who just left? Or who is that dude over there? I want to introduce myself. Just, they are so alluring, and that's Cupid's angel, Cupid's arrow. And the friends are saying, well, yeah, that's Victorious. I'm sorry, Victorious. That's Victor. Okay. Or that's Anye or whatever. Tell me more about, are they married? Are they in a relationship? I want to get to know that person. They're just, and I feel like that's how you're going to meet that person, just by going out, hanging out. And it's something that you just don't do, but somebody's going to see you. And it's like you're going to start their heart racing, and they're just looking and just glancing over. And when they glance at you, it's like, wow, I just looked at the person that's going to be my man or my wife. That's going to be my husband or my wife. I just saw my future spouse walk out their door. And it's going to shock the friends, because why aren't they interested in me? And your friends are going to be happy for you though. But it's like, dad, they interested in you, but not me. What's going on with that? It's just the way it is. You just love who you love. And I feel like very soon you got to decide what you want. You want to still have that pity party because your heart is broken from a past heartache and pain. Yeah, love takes time to heal. Okay? But you're going to find that relationship. That relationship is going to find you. It's going to help you heal. You're going to be able to trust enough to fall back in the arms of love, true love. But it's working you. It's working with you. Working with your heart. Allowing your heart to be available for what it is that you don't see. They're going to see you. And they're going to ask about you. Let's get a final message about your love life. It's coming up in your love life, collective. It's coming up in your love life. Okay, you have some past life energy of being in codependent relationships, because you know that. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. You've possibly been with alcoholics, drug addicts, narcissistic people. Even from growing up, that's the kind of environment you grew up in. So this is the same energy you're putting out there, but it's not always going to be that way. The person that's coming into your life. You're no longer going to experience these codependent energies. All of this stuff is over with. You've outgrown this energy. You have a lot to be thankful for, a lot to be grateful for, but you got to believe in yourself. You got to open up and put yourself out there in the open to be seen. Okay. Um, you're going to feel, it's going to feel like, and you're going to feel like, wow, why do I feel like I know you? Why do I feel like we've been together before? You just seem so familiar to me because you've known each other in prior lives. Okay. And your energy has found each other once again. True love, good love, divine timing is at work in your love life. And I feel like this person's going to flirt. But they're going to flirt with you through your friends. That's the thing. See, they're going to flirt with you through your friends. They're going to see themselves like, you know how when you're watching a soap opera and then they think about something and they go back in their head and think about hooking up with that person, marrying that person. That's what that person's going to do. When they first see you, they're going to imagine themselves with you, spending their life with you, marrying you, consciously waking up to you every morning. And when you leave to go to the bathroom or go to take a break or smoke a cigarette or whatever, they're going to ask about you. They're going to ask after you. Who is that? Who is that? Because they're going to see you and know that you're the one for them. You got to put yourself out there. If you're getting an inkling or some sort of download to go walking in the park, to go walking in your neighborhood, to stop spending so much alone time by yourself in your house, locked up, watching Netflix or Lifetime Movie Network or the Sports Network, whatever. This person loves you in their heart and soul right now. Their soul is familiarized with yours. Their soul is familiar with yours already, and vice versa. You're going to feel like you've known each other forever. Honestly, because you have. All right? Believe in you. Believe in love. And two, believe in love at first sight. Because when they see you, they're going to always love you. I just saw new love. Got new love coming. Okay? But it's about you. And they're going to introduce themselves. I feel like they're going to, like I said, ask your friends your name. And if they're going to ask your status, whether you're in a relationship, married, or whatever, or single, or if you are, they may be even asked if you're a part of the LGBTQ community. It just depends on that person's energy at that moment because they're wanting to know everything about you in a short period of time. And that's when you're going to know like, that's the one. Because when they saw you or when they see you, they're going to automatically know that's my soulmate right there. That's my boo. That's my baby. That's my ookie boo.